Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we are inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Vegas. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. He's inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on 3rd down.
70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Willis. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well-executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
Raiders 7, Broncos nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. A run once more, that's Harvey, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down.
On the give, this is Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Toss left side, that's Harvey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he finds Tyreek. Who's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 43, here's second and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It was uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Willis's pass intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Project extra. This ain't what you want.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
There on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 1. They'll go again with Mitchell. Good running inside the 25. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 11-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Another run here with Mitchell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The RPO, that one is complete. To the goal line and in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Raiders 7.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Willis.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Throwing is Willis. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Willis now to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Willis to throw. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll take it on in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton.
16 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Raiders' 43-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Again, it's Harvey. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down when he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 24.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On first and goal, Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll run, it's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Raiders 14.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half. As that one's away. Laube now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Woo. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Raiders will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. They send Sutton in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give, flushed to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Willis. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Brings up
Third down coming up.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Willis. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
A.J. Cole in
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And back deep is Marvin Mims. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
on the 28-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's a gain of
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
That's caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's second and 3. Here's Harvey. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
2 yards.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Lining up for the
That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one. But they're going to need to convert on third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run with Jenkins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
To throw, here's Willis. It's a short one, caught by Bowers.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
70. Shot 60. Shot 60. Ready, right?
Willis now to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Get in right now, boys. 79. Ready?
Throwing is Willis. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Raiders will cut the deficit to 7.
Broncos 42, Raiders 35.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. He got his man. It's Hill. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. 3rd and a long way to go. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And they're going to get to him and take him down side of midfield. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
14-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing, Willis. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here's 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Throwing, Willis. That's caught left side by Bowers. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 37.
Willis to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raider 1st down.
Here's Willis. Has caught right side by Thornton. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Willis. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are right back in this one.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.